Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. We are Millennial Mom. If you don't know who is who, I'm Millennial. This is Mom. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Mom or Kay from Millennial Mom, and today is finally the wrap-up of Married at First Sight, Season 18 Chicago. The episode was called Where Are They Now? 1 year later. And, you know, we got some Where Are They Nows before the 1 year later, you know, because some things haven't changed with two couples, right? And I'm glad this season is over. It's been a roller coaster ride, and at the same time, it's been boring. Okay, I just have to put it out there. It's been a little bit boring. And, you know, once we got the couple swap and just all that stuff, I mean, you thought it would be just a little bit juicier than what it was. I don't know. Do y'all think it gave or did it not give? I'm not sure. But on last night's episode, or if you watched it today on the replay, or on the stream replay, I did find 3 things I thought was interesting on the episode last night. And, you know, I will tell them to you. So glad it's over. Yes, Tamika. Yes, Miss Courtney. So glad it's over too. There's 3 things I found interesting. Oh, and let me just go ahead and say, this is the first time I did not watch my family's Courtney's review. This is the first time I didn't watch it. Because I always watch the review. I always support, you know, I support anyways, but I'm just saying, I'm like, I can't be bored twice. I'm sure you made it interesting, but I mean, the episode for me was like snooze fest, but that's just me. To make you say, I thought it was a second couple that swapped. Well, it looks like the possible second couple, because that was the rumor. I'm thinking it was because M was still technically married to Sketchy. It had to have been her, because it wasn't Karla Juan, unless the beef that's online, okay, with Karla Juan, maybe, you know, she don't want to say, he don't want to say, but he claims he still has integrity, okay? But I think it was Emem and Sketchy and Emem getting with Brandon, because all that happened before the season technically ended. So if anything, I think it was her, but I think that's a, what do you call that? A technicality, because they didn't have a relationship anyways. He kept walking away. So hello, Cynthia. How are you? Yes, it was long. What'd you say? Tamika, they need to stop the online mess. Yes. And also too, if anyone that's watching live or anyone watching replay, please suggest shows to watch, since who knows when Married at First Sight is coming on Peacock. And we all, if we don't have it already, have to get a subscription service. So technically I heard it was in the fall. And you know what? I meant to download the pictures of the couples, but if you tune in tomorrow for Courtney and Eddie, she may have the pictures of the new couples on there, courtesy of the MAFS fan. And I will say this, there's 5 couples supposed to be in Kansas City, 5 couples. One is a mother-daughter, and Millennial, I know she hasn't been on here because she had work obligations. She tried, but we couldn't get it to work out. You know, she had the nerve a couple days ago, was like, Mom, that could be me and you. I said it could not. Okay, only you are going to fill out the application for Las Vegas. Okay, not both of us. No, thank you. All right. But anyways, but there's 3 realtors that's on there. I'm like, so did they go to like some sort of, I don't know, think of a realtors, Century 21 or whatever's big in your town, to see, hey, who's single? Who wants to come up on the new season of Married at First Sight? We're looking for any ages, but we prefer 30 and over. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's giving. Okay. I think it's going to be a little bit more, a little extra on Peacock that we don't get now. And I also saw that they're trying to find new experts, and they should. You know what I'm saying? Just retire Pastor Cal, Dr. Pia, Dr. Pepper, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. But it is no longer needed. Okay, we need some fresh. If you go into Peacock, we need fresh everything. All right, that's just me. Let me know in the comments. All right. Catherine, hello. You say left or block us. Oh, they did? Maybe I'll get back into Love After Lockup. But other shows too. They could be on Netflix. It could be on anything. You know, I know there's a Never Ever Met's coming back on Netflix. Is it? No, not Never Ever Met's. That's on OWN. Or is it? I don't know. I got to think about what it is. It's older group of people on Netflixers. Courtney, you know what I'm talking about. But just let me know. So, all right, I'm already going to drop the link because, listen, we won't be here a long time because not a whole lot of stuff happened. But I will say that, yes, it's on OWN. I will say, thank you for clarifying. It's on OWN. There's something else, the older daters or something daters that's on Netflix. I can't think of what it's called, but that was a good show to me. I forgot to print out the Build-A-Bear certificate for the end of the season award show. And that is for Miss Madison and David and M and Brandon. So you have a Build-A-Bear certificate on the way. Look out in your mailbox. Okay. Yeah, this is the last show. Okay. This is naturally me. You know, I've been nice the whole season. I'm trying to be even and everything like that. But y'all, listen, 1 year later and y'all come up on here cutting up, especially M. Child, I cannot. That's it, Catherine. Thank you. Later daters. All right. So first, before I bring the backstage people on, the three things I found interesting, and not necessarily in this order, and the only three things I found interesting were: one, how Juan gonna invite people to his apartment and it's junky and cluttered and people have nowhere to sit down? Okay. And did you cook that lasagna in the oven, or did you just put the noodles on the top and then serve it and not wash your hands? Okay. The second thing I found interesting was, did y'all mention Allen inadvertently mentioned what his girlfriend's name was? It's Valerie. See, Allen, you done messed up now. People gonna be online going, be ready for it. I'm just saying. And the third thing I found interesting was Thomas saying he wants to feel a romantic type of love in his marriage. He said he's not there yet, but in order for him to feel like a deeper connection, he needs to feel that romance type of love. Who's saying that? R. Kelly? Uh-huh. And I was like, after a year, you haven't felt that yet? Okay. I find that real interesting. That's just me. All right. Y'all ready backstage? Okay, here we go. Devontae and Ma'am Tamika. Hello.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
How doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. No, my Lakers play tonight.
Okay.
Gotta have my
Yes.
jersey on.
All right. Well, I hope
They
they
gonna
win.
lose.
Maybe. No, you didn't. You should
I turned my camera off. Like,
you should have told her to mute her mic. That's what you're supposed to say. That's what
right.
Oh, I forgot. There was four things. And M in the opening credits, is it me or does she have allergies? Because something about her energy is off, or does she look like she's been drinking more? Like she just looks like she's like,
Yeah, something ain't right.
Living a lie. I told you can't keep lying long. It's gonna show. It's gonna show one way or another. Look at that
Right.
face.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mhm.
Hold on a second. I still got a slight little tickle in my throat. And it's 90 degrees today. It's hot.
90
Now
degrees.
that is actually hot.
That's warm because
Oh yeah, that's warm out there. I forgot. Y'all
That's
It's
used
half
to.
of that here. It's half of that here.
because yesterday it was 70 and today it's 90. So we jumped 20 degrees.
I
Shit,
take
I
both
can mess
up.
with it down there. 70.
70
I
is
take
nice.
70 or 90.
Yeah, I could do 70. But
That's nice.
what's cold to y'all again? 50.
50, 69 and under. What you mean? 50 is freezing. Okay. Anyway, Courtney said Alan showed her girlfriend online and she seems so
Did
depressed.
he showed her face?
But her face was blurred. I didn't see her real face, but he did say
Yeah. She looked like she got some melanin in her skin.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see. I mean, if he has
I'm just trying
allowed
to
me to
follow
follow
most
him.
of them.
No. I'm only following Alan. for me. So he only has shown like little dates and stuff. He hasn't shown her actual face, but I'm just saying. Oh, Courtney says yes. Okay, so I have to go back and look. All right, so what do y'all think about
Is she brown?
Courtney? Is she brown?
Brown skin girl.
You get my trusty phone over here. Look.
Let's start with my interesting things. What do you think about Juan's bachelor pad and not having enough room for people to sit down and be all junky up in there? I'm like, is this David all over again without the kids?
In the basement.
Oh, that was a previous girlfriend. Okay, Alan, whatever. All right. And what do we think about Thomas saying that, though? Even to his brother.
That was, yeah.
What did he say?
He said that he is wanting to feel a romantic type of love, and he's not getting that.
I mean, look at them. That don't feel like lovey-dovey. I don't know, bro. I mean, they still got to learn how to. It still was a rush process. So I feel like them staying married, I mean, I feel them on that, low key. They only been together how long now? So what's been a year?
A little over a year, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's bad. My bad. I rewind. Whoop, flip it and reverse it. Oh yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Mayday, mayday, the ship going down.
Yeah, but for him to say, to feel a deeper bond, I need to feel like that romantic type of love. I'm like, you haven't felt that yet, Tom?
Yeah, that's
I'm
a
trying to figure
problem.
out how. Like, yeah, I'm trying to. You bringing her flowers. Y'all going out on dates.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think he like her for real. That ain't the one. I don't know. That ain't the one. There, he ain't the one. It don't take no. It don't take past no year. What somebody got to die? What you need? Like, what do you need to bring y'all closer? Because I'm just confused. I mean, y'all been living together.
Right. The
Y'all
camera's
got
been
married
away.
already.
Right.
Y'all
There's no.
families is cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. Y'all done went out
That
of the
might,
country.
but that
All
might
of
be
that.
it though. That might be it. I think he's really family oriented, and it's the sister-in-law said that they don't really see him no more. So maybe he needs to be more around his family and see her in that element. Cause she still kind of seemed like she kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. Her little jokes just be
She has RBF. She has RBF. So maybe
yeah, just
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I just can't. I don't believe it. I just don't see it. But I mean, I hope they work it out. I'm rooting for everybody black, but
yeah.
I don't know. Ain't looking too good.
Let's stick with them. So what do we think about them having a date night with Madison and David? I was like, oh, isn't that
Mhm.
cute?
That's interesting.
I mean, that's the
Y'all
only
about to
couple
couple
left.
swap?
That's the only couple left. I mean, you ain't about to go out with miserable Michelle.
Listen at you.
Miserable
Just jumped
Michelle.
yourself.
Right.
Hmm.
Well, it was interesting, you know. She said that's her boy, so
I
watch
think
watch your man,
I think
honey.
Camille was just more like, y'all know we mess with y'all, but y'all should let us know on the scoop so it don't look like I'm fake because it seemed like I could have knew too. Like, I think they really messed with them the whole time. I mean, because look at the group. They look like they'll hang with them because they the fun people. Juan, come on, man. And nobody want to hang with Juan. Juan, cool, but he be talking about a bunch of nothing. Carla be in the clouds. Soon as she start hitting those sound bowls, mute. No, I
We'll
don't
get
want
to
to hear
that.
that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I
okay to me. Go ahead, Tamika.
I think low key they knew. That's why they're so comfortable with them. And so they had to play the part saying, oh, we talk all the time and he didn't tell us. So I think they low key knew. And they just went along with it and told them like, yo, when it come out, we got to act like we didn't know nothing just to keep that up. But because who is hanging with them like that?
Right.
Y'all genuinely cheated. And I mean, if that's what you like, that's what you like. But again, you could have waited the 8 weeks. And again, y'all definitely, went outside the box. So,
Right.
but I
Right.
think they knew.
I want to talk to Camille. Tell me the real Camille. Tell me. You thought Michelle deserved it too. It was just messed up. That's
He
what
did.
it is. You know that she deserved it. That's why we not watching back this season. Yeah, we've been trying to tell you that. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if she facilitated it.
I wouldn't say necessarily use the word deserve, but
No.
you truly can't help who you're attracted to. But in this situation, since it's based on marriage, everyone is still Michelle, and her attitude, but keeps forgetting that Madison was playing in Alan's face the whole time too.
Yeah,
That's because
Alan is the
Madison was
real
so
victim.
non-confrontational. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say
Michelle was not hurt by this. She just embarrassed. She was not hurt. She didn't care about getting. She didn't. Why do you care about getting cheat? I'm not gonna be whining about somebody cheating on me that I didn't want. Like, you think I'm about to be going around? Yeah, she cheated on me. Nah, I'm going around and be like, I ain't like her anyway. It didn't matter. I'm not gonna be going around. She's big. I didn't like her. I don't care what she do. It ain't gonna phase me.
Right. All right. So sticking with the same theme, excuse me. How do we think? Okay, so let's start with David and go back to David and Madison before we get to their family part of it. So in the beginning, when they're sitting, he's making breakfast. It's okay to use an air fryer, but some things to me, you should just cook. You know what I'm saying? I cook.
Yeah.
Just cook
breakfast in the air fryer.
Right. Was everything going in the air fryer? Like, cook something. But that's just me. If you use air fryer, that's you. Now, I thought it was very what's the word I want to say for her? What did I write down nice? She entertained me for a hot second. Oh, no. The word that she amused me. And I'm not easily amused. But she amused me when she was like, David, watching the show back, you were being really nice about the way Michelle was treating you and all this stuff. And, she wasn't right. And I just can't believe she did the things that she did. And, when I see her at the commitment ceremony and all this other stuff, she said, I'm really protective of you. And Dave was like, you know what, I'm cool. That was her that time. That was me. I moved on. I don't hate nobody. And I said, Madison, you was going to go to the ceremony with some smoke?
Yeah. It seemed like Madison low-key from the south side of Chicago.
I said,
or she portrayed herself to be.
I said, no, she's not talking about like she was still going to try to give it to Michelle. You had plenty of opportunity to be in her face if you wanted to at the reunion. I mean, not the reunion, at the retreat house instead of lying. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be about the business, you should have been about the business then, not like a year later, like, I didn't like the way she treated you. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, girl, please.
You should have said, why you didn't say nothing to her then? You should have been said something to her.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing too. But David, I think overall, excuse me, excuse me. I think he's a good dude overall. He seemed like he's genuine. He made some serious mistakes on the show. I still don't think he works 2 jobs. I really don't.
I wouldn't have moved into her apartment. I wouldn't have done like that. You crazy. I ain't moving to no girl apartment. Absolutely not. That's rule number 1 on both sides. You get a mutual space together. They ain't gonna be all your apartment. It's ours. Yeah, it's ours until you get mad.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I think that.
Yeah.
I think that he genuinely, after time went on, truly thought about it. Versus, you could tell Madison just thought about like getting with Michelle just based off that comment. But I think he truly thought about it and tried to move on. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where the age thing comes into play. You know what I'm saying? Like, she still was kind of on the young side. And he was like, you know what? I don't want to be bothered about none of that. But at the same time, I mean, if they're happy, okay. You like it, I love it. If they get married, they get married. She was like, this gonna be my baby daddy. I said, oh.
Right. Okay.
Not your husband, but
Mhm.
your baby
Your
daddy.
baby daddy.
Courtney and Eddie say she's still mad that girl out of her, excuse me, and put it on TV. Yep. Madison, get on your.
Yeah.
And Cynthia, you said, I don't like Madison. She's a backstabber. Absolutely. And Lorna Marine, a horrible liar is never genuine. I mean,
Yeah.
I see your point, but he lied in the moment. I mean, Married at First Sight is a different type of experience, but that doesn't mean that's your true character. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you continue with all this still a year later, to me, still going on with the flow, like I don't give it, you know what I'm saying? That's different to me. But I mean, we can agree to
I'm
disagree with
surprised
that.
that David was willing to leave his family because he's such a mama's boy, family oriented, and she talk
Mm-hmm.
about she don't even want to stay there. Like, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'll go wherever you go." Like, well, after you really think about it, David, quit lusting and think about it.
Right.
First of all, she got a degree or whatever she got. If you
Mm-hmm.
ain't got none of that,
Mm-hmm.
you got to go get a job. That ain't nothing you just move and do. And then you keep on saying she the breadwinner. I don't know how long that's gonna be cool with you just being cool with it. Like I get it. If she make more than you, like is she like make it more than you or you know what's going on?
I'm
Well,
sure she's
clearly,
making more than him.
yeah, clearly Michelle did too, because she was like, "How
And
long you gonna take
Michelle
to catch
and
up?"
Michelle gonna be just like the other one that make all that money and gonna be alone. What's the other one? Stasia? Just like her. Alone. You can have
Oh,
all that, you gonna be alone.
I forgot about Stasia, and that's just the thing. And I'm gonna get to in just a second after
Mhm.
um, we clear this out. So, what do we think about when the parents met at the pool hall? And Madison said her dad didn't know they moved in together, but David's parents did because, of course, he moved out the basement, right?
Right. He had to go up and down them stairs with all his boxes.
She ain't tell her daddy because she
She knew.
already know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Why is you let him moving into your house? He ain't got
Right.
no spot of his own. Then she would have said, "Oh
Right.
no, he live with his parents. He about 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
live with his parents. He older than you.
Yeah.
Living with his parents. Why?
Right.
Oh, because he wanted to. His daddy would have
Right.
cocked that out. Would have got that right together. Oh, ain't no 30-year-old man, 38-year-old man trying to live with his parents on purpose
Mm-hmm.
unless you got to. I mean,
Right.
he could say that. They talk about, oh, he got stuff saved. You should have something saved. You live at home. That don't make no sense.
I agree.
And Michelle told it. You didn't have, ain't like he was sitting on 30, 40,
Right.
50,000.
Right.
He was sitting on something
But
you
when
could
he
spend.
asked, he was like, one day I ask you for her in marriage. He was like, well, what'd you say,
Okay.
Why would
Nothing.
he say
Devontae?
that though? I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing, but I was just saying, like, why would he say that? Like, one day I'm be asking you for a hand in marriage. Like, don't tell him in
Oh,
advance. Like,
yeah.
that's
He was
common
like,
sense, David.
we're gonna cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
see, AKA, let's see if you around long enough. Because my daughter, this ain't like my daughter. She already moving different. She done
Too
moved
fast.
you. Hey, David putting it down. She done moved him in there. We ain't think
Yeah.
about that. See, Michelle, you missed out. You should have tried it. You would have probably moved them into
Mm-hmm.
your little. You'd have moved them into the IKEA on Route 1.
I don't know. David don't give me that type of vibe. Mm-mm.
This girl that don't commit just moved him into her apartment and cheated on her. That's what
No,
you
that's
mean?
because she's attracted to him. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but to move you in though, that's.
well, yeah, if you want privacy, where else you
I
gonna
mean,
go?
yeah,
Because
but you don't want you. She done already tried it before, so that makes she ain't gonna move you in. You done already tried. I know they done been in the basement. Ain't no way. It's a closed door. All you gotta do is throw them drawers in there and turn it on a long cycle. You
right.
ain't gonna know the difference.
They don't know who down there banging. Is that the
Right,
dryer
you ain't
banging
gonna
or
know
what?
nothing. David, quit playing those drums again.
Mm-mm.
Can
Mm-mm.
you readjust the clothes in the dryer?
I'm
But
combing my hair, Mom.
David still doesn't give me the put it down vibe
And
at
David lied too. He said, I don't be upstairs eating their food, but your daddy said, yeah, I knew he was gone because we still be having food. So I know you said you don't go upstairs. Like, David, you just a bad liar. You gonna lie and say I don't go upstairs at your mama house?
He go up there.
Who
at
ain't
his
gonna
mom.
go? Who live at home and ain't they mama cook a meal? Gonna be? I'm not gonna go bother them. Yeah, right?
Right. We all know we like mama's cooking.
Now
So
you know
when we
your mom be
smell
banging
that
on the
spaghetti,
honey. Got that pot roast.
yep, yeah, food is ready. David, like knocking on the door or banging on the floor with their foot, stomping
Right.
on the floor. Food is
And she
ready.
probably screamed down there, guys, come up and eat.
Yeah, that would be me. Do you want something to eat? Huh? Huh?
Right.
I can't hear you. Did you step down a little closer? What you say?
What y'all in
Right.
there doing?
Knock
He
on the door.
probably, he probably, and he probably run up the stairs like, I'm sorry, babe, but she made the famous pot roast. Gotta go.
Right.
Crazy. Crazy. All right. So let's move to Juan and Karla. So this is so weird to me. So on the reunion, they seem like they were like, okay, we're friends, we're getting along. And then now on the 1 year later, they're sitting there trying to do Wancho Ponchos, and he didn't bring his computer to the meetings,
He
and
ain't taking her serious.
just all this stuff is going on, but online there's a beef. There's a beef going on.
I
I
saw
want
the
to
beef.
know.
So what's going on?
I nobody this tight lip. They not saying nothing.
Oh,
But
now they
Carla did
probably will. Now the last season, they can let it loose now.
right. Carla did an IG interview. I didn't listen to it. I tried to a little bit, but she talks a little bit too slow for me. So who's capping for the cameras? Because Juan is coming on and talk about, I would never say nothing against Carla and her family, not even her sister, who tried to put things online about me and my character. And
Mm-hmm.
claims that she learned something from the very beginning during the honeymoon about Juan,
Yeah.
that he wasn't genuine about being on the show. And then she went on to talk about, there was no hand holding and there was nothing unless the cameras were around. I mean, how long, Carla, did it take for you to notice this? Because it was today, like the entire season. Like I said, we don't even remember you getting a hug. So
Apparently the one interview I saw, he said after they did that marriage, then they did a civil marriage or something the next day. And then she had an option at that point to get out. And she chose not to. Whatever, she knew the secret because they were in the kinetic van. I don't know what that is, but he said, so they all knew it. And she had a chance at that time to get out, and she could have not went through with it, but she chose to go through with it. Whatever it is.
This
so
Carla,
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So no,
she chose
it's
to go
Carla and
through
Juan.
what?
Go through with the marriage. Go through
Oh,
with
okay.
the yeah.
Okay.
Because Juan was technically in a marriage previously that wasn't annulled or divorced. Is that what you're saying?
He wouldn't say because they're still under, I guess, the NDAs or whatever. But he wouldn't say, and she's not saying. I hope them sisters ain't under no dang on NDA. They need to say something because inquiring minds want to know.
Right. Exactly.
I see
Right.
Alan girlfriend too.
Oh, you got to send it to me. Send it to my Oh,
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 is that Valerie? That's her name? Is that her? Or somebody else? Okay, Alan.
no, I don't know if her
okay.
name Valerie. It say Miss Adams. Yeah, but she was in a. It looked like I just went on Allen page. It looked like his last post from a day ago. They was in an Uber or something. Her, he was in the back seat with MM, his girl, and Brandon was in the front seat. And you could tell the driver was an Uber driver because they jamming. You should let me love you, and the driver just sitting there like,
The
hurry up
hell
and
I
buy
get
it.
myself into.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, so yeah, that's his
Crazy.
girl. She don't look black though. Damn, she not black.
Oh, okay.
Nah, maybe it was another
She, she,
girlfriend.
she got she got a little seasoning in there. It just ain't
It ain't
that nice.
enough. Yeah, just onion
It's not
powder.
Maybe Korean fried chicken.
All right, let's move to. Do we want to call him by his government name, Ikechi, or is he still sketchy just for the remainder of the season?
That whole family
It's
off.
it's hat. It's cap.
Oh, you
Um,
see here, DJ.
That
You see,
cap.
he
I
promoted
now
his
I
little
see why
DJ on
he
his
wear it
iPad.
now.
you know what? When he
Right, I did see that.
in the confessional, I was like, "Who is that?" I'm like, "Oh, he don't have his little hat on." I didn't know who it was.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like how LL don't like to wear. LL always want to wear a hat because of how him and Neo, because of how their heads are shaped. Now I
Yeah.
see why he wear a hat.
Mm.
Yeah.
Him and his brother look alike. They had on the same hat and just different glasses. His brother seems much calmer. Sketchy tells him, I can't believe you got married before
Sketchy
me.
thing still private. He ain't going.
Nah, he can't believe that his brother got married before him and kids before him, not just one but two. And his brother was saying, in time, things can happen in time. Just it's not your time
No, it
yet.
ain't.
And so,
Okay, it ain't gonna happen for you, bruh.
Nah, no.
Not until you change your ways, sir.
and then he admitted that he's been less dramatic. And his brother was like, "Oh, less dramatic?" I said, "Huh. If your brother says that, then clearly it's been a problem for a while."
Less dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if that's what you want to call it.
That's what he calls it. And then, he's trying to, well, I'm not going to say he's trying to, but production shows him in his vehicle, like driving around town, going home or whatever. He's like, I don't know anybody here. I don't have no friends. I'm like, you could have had some friends.
Yeah, you chose that life. You could have had all these friends around here, but you chose to push them away.
Right.
Because
So,
he want people to feel sorry for him. Everybody ain't got that animal to feel sorry for you all the time.
right.
Hmm.
Like poor Ikechi. Okay, we get it, man. Like I think that what his brother was basically trying to say was like, I already know that you be having mood swings, and that's
Hmm.
why don't nobody want to deal with you. You act like a baby. Nobody not about to keep dealing with that. You ain't got no friends because I don't know. It's something off about you.
Something
People
off.
don't probably you can't really read him, so it'll kind of be hard to be his friend though.
Yeah. So, I mean, some of the guys end up coming to his art show for support. So he said he got a little bit emotional about that. And that was nice they did that because they didn't have to. Because it's not like it was filmed and we
Oh,
saw
you
it.
really ain't got no friends. You
Hmm.
crying people showing up. Oh, you really friendless.
And so then when he was talking to his mom, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say nothing about mom because mom is mom,
No, mom is mom. Hmm.
son, loving on her
She's off
son.
limits.
And then,
Moms and kids off limits.
right. And then she was like, I went to a lawyer and, try to get things together and all that stuff. But when he went to the lawyer, though, of course they ask you questions like, are you sure you want to be divorced? Oh, yeah. What about the other party? I think so. She's like, I think so.
Like, dude, you took her a paper that you wrote out and told her to sign it. I'm sure she's ready.
I'm like, just be honest.
And then you knew it was the wrong paperwork all along. It ain't like you were just
Right.
so you something wrong with you. And then you
And he
asked her,
laughed
look,
about it.
how'd you ask your mom? So what do you do? How do you get over a divorce? What do
Like,
you
Time.
dude,
mean?
you weren't even in the
Time?
marriage. What are you
You don't
talking
need
about?
no time. You was out the house for all the 8 weeks. You ain't getting over nothing. All you gotta do is sign the paperwork, get back on the dating site like you was before. Get back
Right.
on there. Just quit ruining people time, wasting people time.
Hmm.
Quit looking for your Michelle Obama and look for your Mrs. Ducati.
Right. Somebody, he just, maybe he should consider, if he hasn't already, asking the expert to direct him for some sort of counseling in the area. But he has to
And
want it.
I gave it to him. He should have went with her choices.
No, because if you don't like somebody, you don't care what they got to say at all.
But MM didn't tell him no lie. He might didn't like how she said it, but you
Right.
need counseling. You said I
Hmm.
told my mom to delete all my pictures, to throw them all away, throw all my baby pictures away. Something wrong with you, man.
You know what? I still because both of my kids' birthdays are next week. My son is on Monday, and Millennial
Hmm.
is Wednesday, 4 years apart. And I still look at their pictures every year, their baby pictures, and it makes me cry.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I
Time.
love my baby. I look at her baby pictures. And like they said,
Single
pictures
time.
worth 1,000 words. I can tell a story about every picture.
Absolutely. I know how old they were, where we were, blah, 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 all that stuff. But it's a point
Mm-hmm.
of, I can't imagine my kids telling me to get rid of this picture. First of all, they wouldn't say nothing crazy like that to me, but
No.
just what kind of relationship you have with your family to want all your pictures removed as if you never existed. That's the point. That's the problem. So his problem started way before Married at First Sight.
Mm-hmm.
Way
Yeah, I
before.
know what he that one child. When a lot of people got a lot of children, probably over three, it's always that emotional one. And it rubs me, like, oh my God.
Well,
Like
I wouldn't
literally,
know. I
and
only
they
have
be
two. So
my mama got three, and
no.
my brother is one of them. He
Yeah,
one
but
of
he
them.
wouldn't want the pictures removed though, right?
Nah, he ain't that bad now. He ain't even catching. Yeah, I don't play that. Nah, we ain't on that.
Mm. All right.
But I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so his problem started so long ago. And he was never, so if they did, like I said, he would, to me, that's, you're not even a candidate for the show at all. You know what I'm saying? Your mental
Mm-hmm.
is, and how did he get past the paperwork and the production and the experts when your mental is off like that? And we saw that looking at him on the show. Like, how did he, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Anyways, maybe they thought it was for good TV and it didn't work out this time. All right, so let's move to Karla inviting the ladies to the sound bath. What was you saying earlier, Devontae, about the sound bath?
Oh, I muted my what I was watching on. So no, I ain't do it. That get on my nerves. Like, lady, you giving me a headache. This ain't helping me relax. And I ain't get to say Juan blew the bag on Carla. Carla look good. Juan, you could have did it.
She's beautiful. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could have did it,
Yeah.
Juan. What would you thinking, Juan? But I understand because she said it. But I'm glad Carla said that I can't date nobody like me. Good. Now you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got to pay the rent.
Well, Juan
Somebody
Yeah.
is,
got to.
but let me say this, guy. I just remember this tidbit about Juan. When he had the guys at his house, he was saying,
Hmm.
yeah, he's been with his girlfriend. It would have been a year in December. So that was
Uh,
December that just passed.
she was waiting in the wings.
Right.
Did his
She
house
never
look
heard
like
him.
a woman been there
No,
at
that's she don't
all?
no, she don't live in town, and I see why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I wouldn't be
Yeah.
staying there. You know what I'm saying? We got to stay at a hotel because it's
All right,
not even
Juan.
clean in there.
I don't believe it. I don't
Okay,
believe it.
so since you muted it, Devontae, what'd you think, Tamika, about the sound bath and Madison was still kind of like a little
Standoffish.
standoffish because Michelle would be there. I mean, she acted like
Mm-hmm.
that. You have to have a conversation. You could just smile. You don't have to say nothing.
Right.
You
Yeah. Yeah. That RBF is too much. But yeah, I mean, I'm over the sound things.
know?
I did hear also Carla on another interview said that she did partake the whole season
Yes, she did.
in God's greens. So well, GAWD greens. I don't want
I
to use the
already, I
other stuff.
already knew she was
Yeah.
on that. We could tell what she.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. She
let's
every day. No,
everybody chill. I'm like, oh, she got that
every
good
day.
stuff.
And
You
but
got a
yeah, I mean
good plug.
that's her. She's the designated sound bath person.
Mhm.
I did like the fact that they made the candles. That was a cute idea. I would love to go do that and make some candles and make my
Be
own
cool
scent.
with Carla though. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
cool with
I
her.
can hang with Carla.
She actually funny. It's just like maybe when stuff get too rough, like if it get a little too rowdy in the party, she might have to. If I get mad, she might get cussed out one time. If I'm mad, she's like, just this, like
Hmm.
But
this stuff. Like,
I mean, I can see her doing that too. But let me jump a little bit back to when she was talking to Michelle, when her and Michelle had a little quick scene.
Yeah,
And she's like, yeah, I went on a date. And she's like, we both can't be free spirits. We both
right.
can't. That made me
Yeah.
laugh. She was like,
One
somebody
has to be one has to be sober. One
right.
has to be sober.
somebody gotta have some common sense because
Yeah,
we both can't be.
definitely.
Cause That get annoying after a while. Like when you start, you dated yourself. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just floating through life. You just floating through life too? Dang.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what or how she met this person. You know what? She probably knows the community that the tantric lady came from, because that tantric lady seemed like she with God's greens too.
Yeah,
Don't get
yeah.
twisted
That's
now.
probably her auntie, twice removed.
If I had to do that on national
Me
TV,
too,
I
my
would have been dying. I would
not her
have been
auntie.
dying the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my
Soon as
God.
that lady came out laundry, I'm like, man, the first time y'all got jokes. Come on, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So this is going to lead into the wrap up of the show. So
Mhm.
Karla asked them about, what are they releasing? And I thought M's was interesting. She's releasing. And y'all notice when she's talking, she tries to talk so matter of fact with her lips pursed as if she's making a comment like, believe me when I say this. I'm like, not
Yeah.
we don't necessarily believe what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
I have on my thumbnail, what I say? What I say on my thumb? What's my title? Anybody remember? I don't even remember.
Um, I forget what it was.
Oh, finders keepers.
Yeah, finders keepers. Yeah.
Finders keepers. Because it's definitely finders keepers, and we're gonna see who the losers weepers are as time goes on. Now, of course,
Mm-hmm.
wish
All of them.
longevity for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the point of a relationship. If you feel like you're with your person, longevity. However, now we're rolling into them, is not giving that. So before the ceremony, there's, like I said, they're sitting down talking. Why does he always have to be like so assertive with her? Kissing her, touching her, touchy feely with her. He's very assertive.
Yeah, he's very handsy.
Yeah. And doesn't seem
You
like
talking
he's
about Brandon?
yes,
Yes.
Brandon.
Cause
Maybe he
they
didn't
trying
get
to
that in
prove
his
a
old
point.
marriage.
I
Yeah.
think he trying to rub it in Ikechi face. They on TV. This relationship is a rebound.
For
If
both?
anybody's
For
relationship is
both
the
of them.
rebound, yeah. You
Mm-hmm.
don't break up your 10 years with your wife and then get with somebody who's still married and don't know.
But I'll give him this. At least he got divorced. Hers is still pending. Now, here's my
Yeah.
thing, though. Here's my thing. Why are you waiting on Ikechi since here to give you a one-page, pretty much blank document? You should have went and had him served to look over it. So at least you knew the paperwork and the correct paperwork would be started, right? So you get the ball rolling.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he's a lot. He's a lot, and he seems like he's heavy-handed too. Like when they're kissing and she got the drink, and even though cameras are there, he's like, "Don't pull away from me." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It didn't seem like
it's a Tyler Perry movie waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
When them doors close,
it didn't seem like
now
it
you
was
just gonna
like
embarrass
nice
me
and
in front of
romantic.
national TV.
Like, baby, don't pull away from me. He was like, "Don't pull away from me." I said, "Huh." You know what I'm saying? Little telltale signs, little telltale things he's dropping.
But
That's
Pastor Cal, he knew it. Look at all the questions he was asked. How you know it ain't this? You sure He basically trying to say
right. Trying to give her out.
This
Yeah.
is not. This ain't.
This ain't
Don't
what
do it.
this ain't what
Don't
you want. This ain't what
slow
you want.
slow down. Slow
Mm-hmm.
down. This man is coming with a full package.
She's
Divorce,
like, I
a
love the
real
kids.
marriage.
I love his mother. And she actually might love the family. That's cool. It's still too
Cause she
fast.
want a family. Yeah, you want so you gonna love something you craving for, but just cause you crave, you need to get it the right way. Quit trying to force it. This look
Mm-hmm.
forced.
Yeah. Because
Ain't nothing, y'all.
are you gonna keep this up? Because now you
Yeah.
started it. Are you gonna keep it up? Because it's gonna fizzle and it's gonna get old real quick.
When y'all got chemistry, it's natural. It look like
Yeah.
he just be saying stuff and he just everywhere. Y'all ain't finishing each other's sentences. It's not
Right.
like I'm glowing. Are you glowing?
Hmm. That's too much makeup. That's what it is. You ain't glowing.
Like she
Dorothy,
look good still.
I
She
was
look
just
good.
about to say that. I was just about to say that, Dorothy. Blink if you're okay, M. Blink.
No,
Yes.
she's just like, oh, he's my. How do you know you love each other? Oh, because I can't picture myself without him. We all can say that. What that got to do
Yeah.
with it? What do he
Right.
I
do for
said.
you,
I
MM?
said that.
Would have asked that. What do he do for you? What does this man bring that ain't no man ever brung before?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The cow
Now,
was asking the right questions.
right. Did you well, that's in a different scene. All right. Let me jump back though to the wedding dress shopping or commitment dress shopping. Let me say this. As grown as M and Brandon is, if this is your man, Harpo, this your man, why is there a commitment ceremony? I want the marriage. Okay?
I
Because
didn't
this,
even know they had commitment ceremonies.
Why did y'all wear a suit and a wedding dress? This is basically a promise ring ceremony. That's what this
Right.
right,
was. It was a big promise
exactly.
ring. I'm like, y'all 40 years old. I'm not doing. Wouldn't have shot. I'm like, what? Soon as she would have came out, I would have went just to be messy. I'd have been like,
Mm.
she's wearing a wedding dress. This is great.
Courtney says, I saw that. She seems like she's in a dark place. Not sure if it's the miscarriage or the loss of her father. She might be doing this out of grief.
I'm
But
in
she
her in the
Yeah.
DM, but like, just blink. Virtual
Yeah.
blink. You need help.
I mean, the miscarriage may have affected her, yes, but her father has, previously passed away. So she joined up for the show. She got sketchy. And then his father passed away at least 10 years or so ago, too. And he's still
Mm-hmm.
married. So when Pastor Cal asked them, are they trauma bonded? Did they say no? They said no. I
They
think in a
said
way,
no. They are
and
a little bit.
I think Brandon really feels like I'm gonna make my name on the show. Like I'm part of Married at First Sight. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
my last little play in because the season's about to be over. And he's always on IG tagging people and just putting up every little thing that they do. That's
Next
unnecessary.
thing he gonna want to join in with the guys when they had their little get-togethers. He gonna like, why y'all invite me?
Right.
And his thing, I seen on his Instagram, this his line. You water the seeds you plant. Yeah, you planted a seed on ML.
Right.
She can't take, she don't know what she doing.
Yeah.
Right. Right. But I'm just saying, like at 40, it's no commitment ceremony.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
her real friends at? Because I would have asked my female friend, okay, he's a good man, Savannah, is what you tell me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What good man you know left his family of 10 years? Just left. Just got tired one day. We fell out of love. He fell out of love with somebody he was head over heels with. So what's the chances that y'all gonna be together 10 years? He just basically gonna get tired of you. What's the difference this time?
I
Hmm?
need to hear
He
from the
had two
ex-wife.
kids with her.
I need the ex-wife to pop out. She needs to come
Yeah.
into the chat.
Right. She got it. I got she if she off, if she crazy, then I'll give it to him. But that's most likely not the
Mm-hmm.
case.
Yeah.
And
I
you
need
know
her to
what?
drop into the chat.
And why did he still make that hand gesture for intimate gestures like he's 15,
That's
16?
just so immature.
Again.
Like,
Why you
who
keep
does
talking about
that?
your sex life with the pastor?
Thank you.
That's
Thank you
And
so
weird.
much.
that's it's
Like,
disrespectful to your wife, to your people, your parents. Like y'all know your people looking at like you a whole firefighter.
Mhm.
So I'm glad you didn't say what unit you with.
ain't nothing
Right,
on his Instagram showing him in no fire suit.
right, right,
Where's your super suit?
right.
Mm. He probably an
It's
extra on Chicago Fire and saying he a firefighter.
Y'all think he moved into her place or they got one together? Oh, he
So what
was on
you
the sister
playing?
couch. I forgot he
Right,
was on the
he was
sister
on the
couch. I had
sister
to think about
couch.
it.
Okay,
Did you see
and
him on her nice little wraparound skyline penthouse of Chicago? He not going nowhere.
going
He
where he like he hit a lick, as they
mm,
Oh, that
say.
was her place when he was on the roof on his Instagram.
yeah.
Oh, he retired. Oh,
His daughter's
Well,
about to
oh,
tell him. Oh, I don't get
Well, I
this
guess if
tea.
a government job, some jobs you only got to work like 20 years, so 20, 25, and then you could
Depends
just
on
go
how
ahead and
old you are.
retire.
Depends on how old you
Yeah.
are.
But I
I'm a
mean, even
federal.
though you're retired, you don't get no money yet. Because if you do, it's like you don't get all of it or something.
You
Well,
only
let me
40.
hold on. Let me give you some tea and everybody in the chat. I am a federal employee for the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Federal,
Uh,
sworn and everything.
hmm
Uh, dismissed the first buyout. They offered some people on the East Coast 25,000, some people 50,000. Now they're going to be offering us on the West Coast the same amount of money. Now, they did say originally, yes, you can retire with the federal government if you have 20 years. But since
Right.
everything else is happening, they dropped that down to 10 and 40. Moving on. I can't say too much more because I already told
yeah,
you.
no, because the big brother is listening.
That's right.
So no.
Okay, yeah, I already know. Yeah, because my mom worked for the IRS. Yep.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
I got a sorority sister work for the IRS, and she don't know day to day what's going on.
we don't know day to day. We don't know.
Yeah.
And look, guess
Man.
what? And we tired. We tired.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
TIED.
the next buyout, they're gonna find out real quick how tired everybody is. All right. So finally, let's get to the ceremony. You know, they do their little kiss or whatever, and everybody's like, oh, it's cute, and all this other stuff.
Why would y'all
Um,
kiss before the ceremony?
Because that's
right.
him. Because he a horn dog.
You know, it's just he's doing too much. When Pastor Cal tells you you're doing too much, you're
Yeah.
doing too much. You
Speaking of
do.
which, going back, remember when he was like, "Oh, thank you for having my calendar," so he know when
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
yeah,
Bobby Lane.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And
I'm
she
like,
tried to be
dude,
kind about it and everything. I'm like, girl, excuse me, all your business about to be in these streets.
in these
And I
they
don't
in
wish
the
no
streets
mi-
already.
I don't wish no miscarriage on nobody, but this might be God trying to give you one more chance.
I was
Now
trying to tell you
look,
something.
God
But
like
he
this
said
ain't
though,
the one.
no, but he said to Pastor Cal that they were still going to try, and that he said, and I thought this was also rude too. Like, we don't already know as a woman that her age wise, her clock is ticking, so we need to get down to business. And I want to give her another child. I'm like, so this is what you want presented on national TV, ma'am? Okay.
He trying to he trying to trap her with a baby. She ain't trying to trap him.
There
But
it is.
You see
hopefully
the picture
she
in
is
there,
airing.
ma'am.
Hopefully she's able to carry one. We don't know if she, you don't. There's not a lot of people. Well, I don't know. Let me not say that. That loses a child at 13 weeks because after 12 weeks or 14 weeks. After 12 weeks you're kind of out the danger zone. But
Yeah,
stuff happens when it happens. But she needs to be sure that she can carry a child because that could be it. Maybe she's not even able to.
that could be it. Exactly. And Dorothy said something very true and to the point. She says, again, he is not properly like covering her with the miscarriage
No,
she said earlier, and about just everything
no,
about their business. It's like nothing is like private.
it's
Like
She's
the
sacred. Nothing
miscarriage, she was
sacred.
like, yeah, but you know what I mean. But we still love each other. Like,
right.
where's the like grab her hand? Like, yeah, the miscarriage. Like, yeah, your girl had a miscarriage. And you just talked about it like she had gas.
Right.
Exactly. Not properly covered. All right. So let's wrap it up with the after their ceremony and all the couples going around saying whatever they have to say. And then Michelle asking to speak to David. And she says, I watched the show back. I've learned a lot about me and it was scary. And I want to apologize. I felt like her apology was genuine. Do you
It
all?
was. I think it was. That was really big of her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard to watch yourself look like a monster.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
You
you know
looked at
what? You may not
A mean
even know
girl.
you're a monster until you see yourself back. You know what I'm saying? It
Hmm.
takes someone else to kind of like not mock you, but like, if you're playing a game or something, or someone goes, or not even like, maybe a friend of yours, a cousin, family member, and you'd be like, for example, this is how my son has a deep voice. He'd be like, Mom, there's these Adidas's I want for my birthday, with they look like forces. You know what I'm saying? So I'm mocking my son, but I'm not being funny about it. People
Right.
can mock how you sound versus her. She watched it back. It was like, I was really off the chain. And she was.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
And for
man
her
just
to
say,
say that she
"Hey,
was
you want to do
sorry.
something?" No, I don't want to do anything with you. Like what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That look back hits different and felt it. So I think she was being genuine. And I'm glad that she had the courage to do it in front of, even though people may not know what she was saying, but to do it to him in person, not like send a text. You know what I'm saying? She's not blocked or
No more
some
text.
person in the group. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah. So I think that was cool of her to do. And, I wish everybody the best, they just need to figure out what they need to do in life. I'm sure if we were on this show for any reason, if you know what I'm saying, you might learn something about yourself that you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, some people just come off already like sketchy to Michelle. Like, how do they get picked? Like from day one? Like, who put them on the show? Who did?
Because they just let people just come in there
Right.
and say a bunch of stuff. You got to look. They need to start doing. If Married at First Sight actually did a little research, it'll help with the couple. Do a little research. How did your last relationship end? Why? How? Ask some deeper questions. Then if they start getting
Deeper.
stuck, something ain't right.
Right,
Like
right.
Exactly.
Deeper.
Ikechi, how was your relationship with your mother? Oh, I love my mom. Call her.
Yeah. Maybe
Is
the
she gonna be
experts.
like, who is this?
Right. No, well, maybe the experts need to meet the friends and family after they decided they're going to pick you. You know what I'm saying? And then like
You need to
see
have a
what's going
referral,
on.
and we're gonna call your referral. Now,
No,
why do
no, it
you
has to
think
be
Devontae is ready to get married?
right.
Oh, he been ready all his life. He been ready all his life and ain't found no wife. He ain't find no
Yeah.
wife in Houston. In
Right.
Houston.
Houston is full of black folks.
Come on now. How you don't find a woman in Houston?
Yeah.
That's like going to Atlanta. I couldn't
Mm.
find no woman in Atlanta.
Courtney says, I heard the process is extensive. I never believed that. Maybe in the beginning, definitely not
Y'all
now.
need to hire
Yeah.
me, Married at First. Like, come on now. I'll do it for a good 60 ball. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm looking forward to millennials. Yeah, she gonna have to check in with us. And we gonna have to do a
That's gonna
Zoom
ruin
call.
the channel if she get picked because y'all can't say nothing. She ain't gonna be. We gonna have to go
No.
live.
Listen, tell Millennial already. I'm about to be one of her friends. I can pass one of her little friends.
I don't
So
know. You heard me in the beginning of the show when I started the show. Since there's a mother-daughter couple, she's like, Mom, it could be
no,
us.
no,
I was
ma'am,
like, who?
absolutely
Ooh,
not.
and I could. Yeah, we could Skype in. Like, hey,
I
it's
go like
my
this.
best friend. I'm
Look.
like,
Watch. Shh. Okay.
all right,
I
you
know.
gonna be Kay gonna be texting me. Ask him this. I can't
Yeah,
ask him because she told me not to ask. It'll look better if you ask.
Right.
right.
I told
Tell
you.
them I'm your Uber driver. I'm your Uber driver. I'm always your driver. So you can always
That
get
would
in my
be
car.
that would be insane. Everybody
Yeah.
on TV like, hey, how welcome to Uber. I'm turning around. Y'all having a good day? They're gonna be like, is that the vibe?
I know.
Right.
I
I
know. Right.
Somebody
I'm
gonna
just
mess
curious
up.
to know.
listen.
I'm
I'm
just
not gonna. But Courtney, I'm not gonna be that friend. I promise you. I will. I'll be the good friend.
I
I'm
just
gonna get
I
a
just
good advice.
I'm just curious to know, like, where, first of all, if they're filming it, they need to film it between the months of January and March, and then September to December. Because any other time it's going to be 100 and plus 10 degrees. So
Mm-hmm.
we meaning locals, tourists do different things. Because like, oh, Vegas, but locals don't come outside. You go to work, you come back, and
Right.
then as soon as the sun go down, then you go outside. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just curious to know when they're going to film and where in the locations are they going to film at? Because, like on the
Mm-hmm.
strip all the time to me would be boring. You know what I'm saying? So they would have to do something like different with the different little venues around town. You know what I'm saying? Like the different sports
Mhm.
venues or something to make it more exciting. So that's all.
Right.
But yeah.
Right.
All right, y'all. Well, suggest some shows that I could do. like I said, when Family or Fiance finales, then we will do a live of everybody, because the show to me isn't giving anymore. You know, so I'll just do a finale of all the people that's been on there. You got the
You ain't doing 90 Day no more?
When the new season starts, I will. I don't want to do Shekinah and Serper.
I mean, they the only
the new
returning
season's
ones,
already
though.
started.
Yeah,
It's
I'm about to
already
say,
started, but it's good. Yeah, you don't have to do them. Don't do them.
They the only returning people. We got people.
No, we got
the
the one.
good
Juan is
Elizabeth
the one that's in Wyoming that was on the cruise show. They're returning. Oh yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting.
It's on now, or is it coming on?
It's on now. Yeah, it's like the third week now.
If you got Max, it's 5 episodes. So the next episode gonna be number 6.
I do have Max, but let me say this. It won't be next week because I have treatment this Friday, so I'll be down for like a week. So probably 2 weeks, and I can still watch it. I just can't. Don't have to do it, but I'll watch it and get caught up and see what's going on. So Juan is here with Dennis the Menace's kids. Sure.
Yes.
Yes. All right. I will do it.
And Never Ever Met this last season was interesting. It was actually pretty good last season.
Yeah, that's coming back too. Yeah,
that's coming back next. Yeah.
In a couple.
Never Ever Met.
That's coming back. And the later
that's
daters,
on.
Yeah, and the later daters is on Netflix. So those are the people 40 and 50.
Okay, I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna watch that one.
Yeah. So the first is season 2. So you try to watch season 1 to see what it's about if you're interested in that.
Yeah.
Is it the same people on season 2 as season 1?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. Hopefully,
I'm gonna watch it. Okay. I hope it is, because I need some drama.
Housewives of Atlanta.
I'm watching that too.
You can find that on the Courtney and Eddie show. I've been over the Housewives, so that's just me.
Okay.
Oh, and they say they're doing Love After Lockup new season. So.
Oh yeah, that just came out.
It just came out
too.
I gotta reserve my energy. Y'all know. I gotta reserve my
energy. You reserve your energy. Yes.
So, but I appreciate y'all watching Married at First Sight. We'll be back when it's on Peacock. I'll get to watching the back shows of 90 Day Fiance, and you'll see the live coming up soon in the next 2 weeks. And then what is that? The Never Ever Met's coming up. That should be good because it was messy last season. So I'll get back to things. So I won't be gone too long, and I will see y'all shortly. So y'all have a good night.
Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.